Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, what time is it now? Yes! And yes, this is the DW World Equity Time. And from now onwards, every Monday morning, 9 a.m., 10 minutes is all the time you need to spend with us. And we call this the OTOP series. And OTOP stands for One Target, One Purpose. From now on, every Monday morning, we are going to share with you one very important instrument. And that could be an FX market, it could be a commodity market, it could be a stock, and it could be an ETF that comes from any exchanges around the world. And what you're going to do is, number one, like us. Number two, share with your friends and the loved one. And most importantly, subscribe to us. All right. And from there, every Monday, just log on to us, watch us, and catch us, and build your way to the happiness. OTOP is right here waiting for you. Stay tuned, and I will be right back. Hi, everyone out there. Welcome back to the OTOP 42, and this is for the week 24th May year 2021. Welcome back to the DW World every Monday morning 9 a.m. and we will continue to share with you one very interesting counter market instrument which is for this week. All right, and before the rest of the commodity prices are rising, such as gold, silver, that we have covered over the past few weeks, and this commodity company listed in Hong Kong can't wait to rise. And stay tuned for the next 10 minutes and we shall come back to you and reveal the answer. Well, before we go on, let's revise on what happened on last Friday market closing in the US. All right, US Dow Jones closed with 123 points gains on Friday, whereas S&P 500 and Nasdaq closed on a fall. All right, so among all the news here, nothing spectacular except the calling for ceasefire in Gaza. And most importantly, last week we have seen all the crypto prices, Bitcoin especially, which followed by Ethereum, Ripple, Polkadot, Cardano, every other crypto prices have been falling. All right, but this week what we are going to show you is a very interesting Hong Kong list code. All right, and if you want to find out what is that, and this is exactly what we're going to share with you first on the fundamentals before we go into the technical chart. All right, this is it. Stock code 9633 Nongfu Spring. All right, if any one of you have gone to China before, I believe you have walked in any part of China. All right, north, south, east, west, anywhere. We call it Dajiang Nanbei. In all the family mart, convenience stores or supermarket, you would have bought this mineral water called the Sanquan Nongfu. Oh well, Nongfu Sanquan. All right, which is exactly this Nongfu Spring water. All right, let's take a look at this company that it is listed in Hong Kong. It has a market cap of 465 billion Hong Kong dollars. Wow. So how much is that in US dollars, which is going to be divided by about 6 to 7. All right, well, I guess it's pretty big. It's going to be about 70 billion US dollars. All right, on the market cap. And disregarding all this, all right, I just want to show you something very interesting on the past performance of this company. All right, if you look here, all right, the what actually showed here was this company has got very high quality earnings, all right, which is about 23%, more than 20% net earnings from the revenue, okay, over past 1 to 2 years, all right, which is shown here. All right, so a company with very high net earnings, more than 10%, and in fact this is about 20, I think it's pretty good. All right, and most of all, if we look further down here, all right, the the short-term asset and the long-term asset both covers on the liabilities, and this company has got how much debt do they have? Let's take a look. All right, debt to equity is very little, only at 15%. All right, which is very highly favorable by a lot of good investors. All right, there's debt measured to equity, but of course, if you measure to asset, I think the debt is even smaller, less than 10%. So we are talking about very small debt. All right, and dividend. All right, dividend is not big. It's 0.5%, which has been passed, and we are looking to next year dividend. So basically, well, we want to show you this fundamental of the company just to let you know that everything is good, healthy, with little debt, okay, low liabilities. And why are we looking at this company? Because basically, it is a commodity firm. And let us show you, okay, on dollar index before we show you 9633 on the chart. Well, first of all, we all look at the dollar index here. It is actually hovering around 90 for the whole of last week, and everybody is thinking, will it rebound? But if dollar index can rebound from 90, we think probably the highest it can go up is about 92. But if it doesn't, once the dollar index breaks below 90 benchmark, we foresee gold, silver prices and a lot of commodity prices will start to rise. It may not be this last week of May, but it could be on the first week of June. All right, so observe the market very closely on dollar index because it is a signal and a catalyst to tell you when the commodity prices will be rising. Okay, taking a look at the month chart on the dollar index, you would have seen this very clearly that at a level of 90, the market actually is also lingering around the EMA 200 averaging line, which we are looking at the price trend to turn bearish very soon in 1 or 2 weeks time, if not for this week. Okay, so based on this dollar index, we know that the dollar is going to be weakened, so commodity prices are moving up. In fact, last few weeks we have been talking about gold, silver, and all of you are convinced that the prices have come up. So let's take a look at 9633 non-full spring in Hong Kong and how the chart looks like. Well, I'm sure it will please you, just like how much it has pleased me. 9633 non-full spring, and here it comes. Ta-da. Oh, fantastic chart, isn't it? Well, let's start it off. If you look at the month chart here, all right. The company was only listed in Hong Kong sometime last year, September. All right, there was a big spring up from $36 Hong Kong dollars up to about 68 and come back down to this, well, $40 again. So in the long run, commodity firms and also a company like this with little debt and liabilities but very high net earnings of 20%, they are going to accumulate and keep a lot of profits which will roll into the future years. So in the long run, okay, we are not looking even at short term. In the long run, this is a good company to invest in if you look at the month chart. So now let's take a look at the day chart. What do you see here? All right, a W, okay, a W sign which double bottom has been seen at $37 Hong Kong dollars, and of course on Friday we have seen the EMA 420 crossing up on the day chart with a up bar. All right, and the momentum is also going to turn into positive. So will you be convinced or want to try taking a look at this 9633 non-full spring for your own interest? All right. And looking at the 4-hour chart here, yes, in fact, the market has turned up on both the EMA 420 on last Friday, and together with the momentum now slightly moving to the positive. So this week, non-full spring 9633 is in our favor. All right, and we want all of you to take a look at this if it could do some wonders and miracles for all our pocket. All right, so if it goes up here, let's take a look. Okay, on the downside, before we talk about the top side, downside, okay, I would think the stop loss will be placed anywhere about $37, $38, which is about a couple of dollars below the entry price of 41 to 42. But on the top side, of course, we are seeing the first resistance to be at 46. Okay, but moving higher to the top, okay, after 42. 44, okay, moving higher above 44, resistance of 45. Well, I think the market could be moving up anywhere up to $48 to $50 in the near future, and it could be coming in June. All right, since we are moving into the last week of May this week. All right, so 9633 non-food spring is one very interesting stock counter. We feel all of you should be taking a closer for this week, 24th May year 2021 for the OTOP 42. And don't forget this, DW will continue to share this good video to all the friends and keep watching us come back on every Monday at 9 a.m. and that's when we will share all our good market insight with all of you. Stay tuned and we shall come back next week. Bye bye.